An appeals court in New York has just ruled that a court overstepped its authority by trying to force the New York Police Department to release hundreds of pages of documents about its infiltration of protest groups before the Republican National Convention in 2004. The Second U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals in Manhattan reversed the district court's ruling that ordered the nation's largest police department to turn over secret field reports to protesters who sued the city over their arrests. The new ruling says that the city, quote, met its burden of showing that law enforcement privilege applies to field reports. Before the convention, members of the N.Y.P.D's Intelligence Division went undercover and infiltrated protest groups. In a statement, city lawyer Celeste Kohleveld said the court agreed that the plaintiffs, quote, have no compelling need for these sensitive materials. An attorney for the New York Civil Liberties Union, which filed the lawsuit accusing the police of violating the protesters' civil rights, said the case would go forward. Lawyer Chris Dunn said, quote, the police documents remaining in the case are the 600 pages already produced to us, and nothing in those reports begins to justify the N.Y.P.D's mass arrest, prolonged detention, and blanket fingerprinting of law-abiding protesters and bystanders during the convention. In a 2007 decision later upheld by a district judge, U.S. Magistrate Judge James C. Francis had said the field reports could be released in redacted form to hide the identities of undercover officers and confidential tactics. He wrote, quote, information is not privileged simply because it was obtained as a result of an undercover investigation. Information is privileged only when its disclosure would interfere with legitimate law enforcement interests. More than 1,800 people were arrested at the four-day convention at Madison Square Garden, where President Bush accepted his party nomination for a second term in office.